Hi, this is Billy Jam from HipHopSlam. Since today is 11/5 day, I figured this would be a good time to tell the story about how I ended up on the 11/5 album. Since people are always asking me, hey man, how did you end up on 11/5 albums? Well, it's pretty simple. Like most things in life, just sort of happened by accident. And it was down to two things: a shared love between me and the members of 11/5, shared love of dank, good weed, and rap music or hip hop. As a person who is heavily involved with the Bay Area rap/hip hop scene, I worked with most of the artists, especially independent up and coming artists. Not only would I interview them on the radio, on television for HipHopSlam, but I would also interview them and write about them in magazines that I wrote for, including Vibe, The Source, The Bomb, BAM Magazine, and so on and so forth. I also did a lot of bios, press releases for the artists, and got invited to go in and do theirs. So I go in the studio, I believe it's Frisco Studios over in the Lower Haight district of San Francisco, where in 1994 they were in the studio working on their first album. Joe and Chris from Dog Day said, listen, go in there, hang out with these guys for a couple of days, and write their bio and press release. So I did that. And then we took a break, and they were in the sound booth. And then the three of us and myself, we went outside. I don't think TC smokes, and I don't know if the enhancer does. They were inside. So it was me and the three members of 11/5. We were all outside on a dark street, and it was late in the evening in the Lower Haight district, a couple of blocks down from Haight, heading towards Market. This white couple are walking down on the sidewalk on the side of the street we were on. And they clearly looked ahead and saw these three black guys and some white guy there talking loudly. And then they timidly crossed the street and continued on their way. And then they were down a bit further and they crossed back over to the same side we were on. So anyway, I just looked. Everyone was kind of silent for a moment. We all just sort of watched this unfold. And then I turned to them and in a kind of a dorky white accent said, hey, you guys from 11/5, you're not going to jack me, are you? So they all crack up, and I think it was Tay said, dude, you got to come in the studio and record that because we were laughing so hard. So anyway, so we went back inside. TC, he said, yeah, why don't you? Let's just see. And he recorded a couple of takes of things and ended up on the album, and then they invited me back for later ones. So anyway, that's how I ended up on 11/5's album, and albums rather. And it was so much fun. I really enjoy doing it, and I have nothing but love for the group. And as I said earlier, rest in peace, Mano.